Welcome to a new Draw My Life video.
Nadia Elena Comaneci is a Romanian ex-gymnast born on November 12, 1961 in Onești, Romania. She's the daughter of Stefania Alexandrina, an office worker, and Gheorghe, a mechanic. Comaneci was discovered when she was 6 by the gymnastics coach Bela Cadoli, who later on would become the national coach of Romania. Nadia was recruited and started training strictly as a professional. She started competing at regionals in 1970 as a member of her hometown team. When she was 13, she had her first important success. She won 3 gold and 1 silver medals in the European Women's Artistic Gymnastics Championships in Skien, Norway. She beat the Russian Lyudmila Turistcheva, 5-time European champion. She was first in the all-around competition of the Pre-Olympics in Montreal. That same year, the Associated Press chose her as the Female Athlete of the Year. In 1976, she triumphed in New York, where, apart from winning the American Cup, she also became the first woman to ever make a super difficult backward somersault at the end of the uneven parallel bars exercise. Her big moment arrived on July 18, 1976, during the Olympic Games in Montreal. 14 years old only, and she made history both in gymnastics and in sports in general by getting a 10, the perfect score no woman had ever got in the Olympic Games. Nadia Comaneci was becoming a legend. There isn't any exercise as famous in the history of gymnastics as Nadia's uneven bars compulsory. That day, Comaneci delighted all fans with her flips on the bars. The strength she had in her arms was not normal for a girl her age. When she finished her routine, the board showed a 1.00. This confused everybody. Public and gymnasts, nobody understood what had happened. The problem was the board couldn't show a score higher than 9.95. Judges said that 1.00 was actually a 10 for Nadia. Right after, all 18,000 people present at the forum in Montreal rose up from their chairs to celebrate the first perfect qualification in the history of women's gymnastics. During these Olympics, she got other 6 perfect scores and won 3 gold medals, all around, balance beam, and uneven parallel bars. She also got a silver medal in team and a bronze in floor exercise. She became the star of the Olympics in 1976 and redefined both the expectation of her sport and the audience of female athletes. 15 years only, and she was already a leading figure of sports. Back in her country, she was welcomed as a national heroine. After a couple of years with irregular results in competition, she got 2 new gold medals in the Olympic Games of Moscow in 1980. In floor and balance beam, as well as a 2nd position in all-around and team. After the dropout of her coach Bela Cadoli to the US in 1981, she decided to retire. Pressured by social media and the lack of freedom in the country, in 1989, a few weeks before the overthrow of the Ceausescu regime, she decided to leave Romania and move to the US. There, 7 years later, she married the US gymnast Bart Conner, with whom she would have a kid, Dylan. Nadia remade her life always related to the world of sports. She opened a gymnastics school, started a magazine and a company of sports equipment. She is involved in several associations and federations and collaborates with other institutions in Romania and in the US. Nadia Comaneci is considered to be one of the greatest gymnasts of all times. Comaneci is a sports living legend, and she will be remembered by everyone as the perfect 10 girl.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. And if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode.